Hi, welcome to NCERT CBSE Class 6 History Chapter 4 in the earliest cities. And in this video, we will learn every point in the section elsewhere. Question 1. Most of dash is a dry desert. The options are India, Egypt, Iran, Greece. Your time to choose. And the answer is Egypt. So, most of Egypt is a dry desert. Question 2. Most of Egypt is a dry desert except for the lands along the dash. The options are North Sea Coast, River Nile, East Sea Coast, West Border. Your time to choose. And the answer is River Nile. So, most of Egypt is a dry desert except for the lands along the River Nile. Next question. Around dash years ago, kings ruled over Egypt. The options are 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000. Your time to choose. And the answer is 5000. So, around 5000 years ago, kings ruled over Egypt. Next question. These kings sent armies to dash lands. The options are neighboring, distant, dangerous, none of the above. Your time to choose. And the answer is distant. So, these kings sent armies to distant lands. Next question. These kings sent armies to distant lands to get dash. The options are gold and silver, ivory and timber, precious stones, all of the above. Your time to choose. And the answer is all of the above. So, these kings sent armies to distant lands to get gold and silver, ivory and timber, and precious stones. Next question 6. The Egyptian kings also built dash. The options are huge tombs, large tanks, large open areas, fire altars. Your time to choose. And the answer is huge tombs. So, the Egyptian kings also built huge tombs. Question 7. The huge tombs built by Egyptian kings are known as dash. The options are maqbaras, sphinx, pyramids, mausoleums. Your time to choose. And the answer is pyramids. So, the huge tombs built by Egyptian kings are known as pyramids. Question 8. When Egyptian kings died, their bodies were dash in these pyramids. The options are preserved, buried, burnt, preserved and buried. Your time to choose. And the answer is preserved and buried. So, when Egyptian kings died, their bodies were preserved and buried in these pyramids. Next question. Carefully preserved bodies are known as dash. The options are puppies, mummies, daddies, any of the above. Your time to choose. And the answer is mummies. So, carefully preserved bodies are known as mummies. Question 10. A large number of dash were also buried with Egyptian kings. The options are objects, mummies, books, stones. Your time to choose. And the answer is objects. So, a large number of objects were also buried with Egyptian kings. Next question 11. Objects buried with Egyptian kings were dash. The options are food and drink, clothes, animals, ornaments, utensils, musical instruments, weapons, all of the above. Your time to choose. And the answer is all of the above. So, objects buried with Egyptian kings were food and drink, clothes, animals, ornaments, utensils, musical instruments, and weapons. Next question. Sometimes even dash were buried with the rulers. The options are wives, relatives, other kings, serving men and women. Your time to choose. And the answer is serving men and women. So, sometimes even serving men and women were buried with the rulers. Last question. Pyramids are amongst the dash burials known in world history. The options are most simple, most elaborate, most unique, most creative. Your time to choose. And the answer is most elaborate. So, pyramids are amongst the most elaborate burials known in world history. Okay, so in this video, we learned every point in the section elsewhere. In the next video, we will learn every point in the section let's recall. I will see you there.